You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's 90210 After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's 90210 After Show.
What's up, 90210 fans? It's your host, Nicola Gaona. I'm so excited to be here. We have a special guest in the room. We will get to that. But I have my lovely co-host today, Kaori. How are you today?
Great. It's fantastic.
And we have Carmela in the building.
Hey.
And we have one of his special guests today. We have Robert Hoffman, who plays Annie's love interest.
Hey.
So excited to have you here today.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here.
You're our first guest ever.
I have AfterBuzz right now.
Yeah.
Thanks to
our first guest
Akamai
ever.
for the technology, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Akamai.
Definitely. And as Bing is for doing it, I'm here doing another episode for 90210 Season 4, Forever Hold Your Peace, which no one definitely held in any of their peace in this episode. This episode was stressing me the hell out. I mean, as you can see, my notes were getting bigger and bigger, and just at the end, I just had to cuss because I was just over it, and I just couldn't, like, believe anything. We're going to get right into it with the love triangle, which finally ended with a surprising shock. We had Silver and Naveed and Liam, and basically what that was all about is Silver couldn't make up her mind, and Naveed came to the rescue and was like, you know what, I will have your babies. Okay. And I'm like, all right, but she doesn't want a relationship with you, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah, like why would
still gonna have like her babies, and she obviously does not want a relationship with you. Like,
But why would she even
like,
say,
honey,
okay, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a baby with you, but I don't know if I want to be with you.
right, like red
What
flag.
woman wants, yeah, I mean, this is a little strange
She's like,
predicament.
thank you so much for wanting to
so
have
red.
my baby, and that's it.
I
Like,
know,
what?
and
I
I'm
mean-
like, okay, if you don't want him to have your babies, like, and you don't want to be in a relationship with him, like, girl, then go on to the next one. Like, don't
Exactly.
rush. Like, I understand she's trying to rush to have kids, but damn, like, don't be having a baby daddy
Calm
who's
it
gonna
down.
like.
It doesn't
Yeah.
need to be tomorrow, you know.
And then we have Liam over here is like, you know what? I just want you, but I don't want your babies. Like, like that is so rude. Like, I mean, at least he's honest one, you know. He's just like, I don't want to have the kids, but I want you. But
I mean, if I were him, I wouldn't want to have a child either.
I
Yeah,
know, but
he's-
still, like, she can find someone so much better who does want her kids. And as we saw
Touche,
at the
touche.
end,
But it's too soon. That was Liam's point. I mean, he just suddenly just likes her, and he's like trying to figure out this triangle. So why would he be like, yeah, let's hop onto this baby shit, Kuro stuff?
No,
was-
Shakura stuff. That was in the script. Shakura stuff. I
new
remember that
word.
part.
What do you think about this over there?
I think you nailed it. Wait, first of all, do you dance? Were you ever a dancer?
oh no, but I can get down.
Because this is very dancer.
Okay, because when I'm in the club, like, I always do the.
Okay, so you're a club dancer. You have a little bit of the dancer gene
like, you
in
know,
you.
like the voguing, like the.
That's more like ganking.
Oh.
Like that's more like
Oh, see, I do that
ganking
too,
out.
and then I do like the makeup. one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you know.
that's a derivative of voguing.
But I talk
yes.
with my hands, so.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I saw.
Change the subject.
I think you did nail it. That is most certainly a red flag. If a girl's just blank face like, man, I want to have a kid. You're down? Okay, but no relationship.
Yeah.
No relationship.
You do realize that
whatsoever.
you got a little baby in the world
Right.
that you ain't going to have much business with. Or maybe not.
Naveed would be
And
doing
Naveed was
the
trying to be all
most.
sexy on the bed with the candles. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
being sexy.
You know, I give it to him. You know, if I walked
Props.
into a room like that, oh, okay, what's good?
You would not. Not under that
Well,
circumstances.
not if
no,
it
you
was
would not. You'd be like,
Naveed.
hey.
Yeah, not if it was Naveed.
Oh, in the situation.
Well, I'm not even saying him, but just that relationship dynamic. You got to be jocking a guy hard for him to be just sitting there like posed with roses and candles. You know, you can't just be Mr. Softy McSoffenstein all the time. And that wasn't a precedence where that is going to be appealing to the girl.
And there goes Naveed doing the most, as usual.
I thought when she walked in for sure, she was going to be like, yay, too much.
Overboard.
Yes. But like we said, I mean, with Liam ends up with Vanessa, crazy ass bitch. Like, I swear to God, when she entered the room, when she entered the room, I really thought she was about to pull out a gun and just be like, "Look here,
oh my
bitch,
God, I did too.
My boy,
my boy."
I saw her name in the credits, opening credits. I'm like, oh no, they're bringing Vanessa back. And
Really?
This is not
I missed
good
that.
news.
I missed that too.
Yeah, and they put the glint in his eye that he was considering her. We're like, are you batty?
Right.
Yeah.
And this is what I've been saying the whole entire time. Liam, you need to be with me and there's all these other girls,
I've
okay?
been saying the same thing.
Right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I got excited.
I agree, but
Well,
I don't
I'm
want
just
Liam.
saying, like, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, he's bouncing from one girl to the next. He's saying that he loves Silver. He was saying that he loves Annie, but now he's going back to Vanessa when she stole his money. Like,
Typical dude. Typical dude.
How are you gonna forgive a girl that does all that?
well, that's what I'm saying.
I just don't know how the storyline
He's
is
just
gonna go.
desperate for a job. He's desperate for a girl.
And
He's
she's a
just
con
desperate.
artist. She's nuts.
He shouldn't be desperate. He's a hot man. He's got his own bar.
You gotta tell me twice.
So I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
You crazy girl.
Oh, me? Never. I do, before we get into the rest, I would
Hang on.
like to plug in.
Oh.
Oh, what, girl?
I was gonna bring in Teddy.
Oh.
We forgot about
Doug.
that.
Oh my goodness.
Baby daddy.
My baby daddy. Oh my God, I love him. Teddy, I was so excited that he was back. That was the most shocking thing. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be Liam or Naveed.
You did?
I didn't think it was going to be them. I just didn't know who the hell she was
He's
talking
the perfect
to.
guy.
Teddy. I mean, they really
if
had
he's
a
chill with
good
it.
friendship. They had they dated before, you know. Obviously, the sex had to be sometimes good, you know.
But she's nuts.
She's bipolar.
He had a good girl. I was in absolute disagreement when that moment happened. I was like, do not call off the, and I knew just by the shot selection, because after I've done it, I kind of let go of whatever the story was. I just see it as it happens. But I could just kind of tell by shots in what was happening. I was like, oh God, they're going to make us think he went through with it, but he's going to come over and say like, hey, I called off the wedding. And he did, and he's an idiot.
Oh,
Absolutely not. He had a good girl, positive outlook.
You are jumping ahead of us right now.
Hang on. Who are you
Robert.
talking about?
Are you talking about? Who are you
We're
talking
Then
talking
I
about
had the character names messed up.
Teddy
is the gay
boy.
man who's having Silver's baby.
He was before your time.
Apologies, I got the character names messed
He was
up. I
before
apologize.
your.
I was like, you were so passionate. I was like, yeah, feeling that. I was like, hold on.
Oh,
the
that
wedding.
guy. I wasn't around at that time, so
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
were.
familiar with that
Priest was
character.
right.
Priest
Priest boy.
Is that the guy everybody says look like a Ken doll? Because on set
Oh,
there was
yes,
much talk
yeah.
of there's
Yes.
this one guy that looks
It's
like,
like-
what's his
Trevor
name?
Donovan.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, I think that was him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I was looking at him, I
he's
was like, that's got to be the guy.
Teddy Montgomery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Teddy Montgomery.
Oh, it was just a doll.
Okay,
but
oops, got the
I
wrong
mean,
characters.
yeah. Well, regardless of the fact, I'm glad that she went to Teddy because at the end of the day, they really had a good relationship. And if she's really just wanting a kid and not trying to have no man,
He's the best one
well,
to deal with.
that's the best
BFF.
one. Exactly. So I agree with that whole situation. Liam's out, Naveed's out, and it's all about Teddy in this situation. So
Yes,
I dig
ma'am.
it. So I'm like horrible at plugging in these things, so don't judge me, people. I do want to take the time, though, to go into Amazon. If you guys ever want to shop or buy new things, all you have to do is go to AfterBuzz TV, click on Amazon, and buy Why Not the whole season of 90210. You know, you can go on there, buy that, and maybe buy me some gifts, you know, if you want. Maybe some flowers. Do they sell flowers at Amazon?
Probably not.
Oh. I'm sure you could get on there and find some somehow. Fake ones, you know.
I also want to plug Akamai.
A flowered T-shirt.
I want to plug Akamai because they provided the technology for this.
Oh, they did. Yes.
Thank
We
you.
like them.
I'm going to name my kid Akamai.
Akamai? That's an interesting name.
Yeah.
That could be good.
I love it.
Akamai.
Yeah.
Anyways.
On to 90210 again. Adriana, Dixon, and Austin. I kind of just want to get into this one because, I mean, it's a really small storyline. Kind of,
Yeah.
you know, it's not really like I wasn't really emotionally attached to it, except for the end when Dixon gets hit by
that's the
a
big
car. That I'm just like, of course, you know, Adriana has to leave a guy, and either he gets in a car accident, a limo car accident.
Dixon can't die though.
Oh, he's not dying. He's coming back. He can't.
Is he gonna
die.
have like no legs or something?
The cliffhanger.
It is definitely the cliffhanger, and that was a really big cliffhanger.
That's crazy.
I know, it was really sad.
Crazy.
But how do you guys feel about the whole like Austin Adriana situation? I mean, it's not really a big situation.
Yeah.
I think,
Adriana's gonna be opening up in Vegas for
okay, girl.
Judd's dad.
I mean, I think it's gonna get fixed somehow.
Let me see
What's
what I
gonna
wrote
get
about it.
fixed?
I think Adriana and Dixon will get back together.
They for sure
because
will.
it's, it's just
I mean,
a
if he
clear
comes out
misunderstanding.
alive, if he comes
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Austin and Adriana are
No, that's
gonna
never
get
happened.
together.
I
It's
think
strictly
I
business.
think Austin and Annie might hook up. I'm sorry over there, but
How dare you?
Annie and Austin?
well, like he keeps protecting her and all this weird stuff.
Austin's just on his own tangent. I don't know.
He's cute.
Yeah,
he just loves
is.
all chicks.
But I do have to say the voicemails were very cute that Dixon left her. I was just like, oh. I mean, like I said, this whole episode was about love. Like, I'm over here, like, I watched The Vow today, so I was just, like, crying, and, like, I was in desperate mode. I was like, oh, my God, like, I just want to be in love. And then I was watching this episode. It's all about love, running to love. Oh, find your love. I'm like, seriously? Like, why does this always have to happen in TV shows? Like, why can't I find
It's a TV
true
show.
love? Like, why
Honey.
is that? They
find
make
one.
it so much more easier
Well,
in the movies. They make it so much easier to just go from the airplane and to the airport to the church.
fall in love.
Like, how does that even happen?
Well, you don't share love with your friends and then trade off each other's spit and stuff. So
Shouldn't.
you shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You
know,
shouldn't.
that's always a rule.
Leave it to TV.
You can and you may well, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it just gets me emotional. Okay.
Oh, don't cry.
Yeah.
Don't
I mean,
cry
if you
over there.
guys have any comments, you can always go to iTunes and rate us. Go on there. Give me your good comments, bad comments, what you feel about the episode. So, yeah, rate us on iTunes, download, podcast. You want to do all that good stuff. Always.
Akamai.
Moving on.
Akamai.
And name your kid Akamai,
Yes.
the trending name of 2013.
Now let's get into the hot, spicy romance we have between Caleb and Annie.
Which character is that?
I was about to
But
say.
ding.
Now let's see what I wrote down for this one.
Go ahead.
Now, I truly feel that Caleb is just confused as hell. He obviously makes a decision at the end, okay? And I'm just like, seriously, you're going to lose this, like, hot-looking girl for the church, which I understand, priest, go ahead, do your thing. But at the end of the day, you already screwed up. Like, you already kissed her. Y'all almost already had sex. Like, you might as well just go with her and be with her.
They did have
You guys
sex.
did end up having sex. So then why go back? Why go back?
Tell us.
It's God.
And that's really...
You seemed
It's
so
him.
You seemed so sad in the last episode.
I know. And then it was
Tough
like...
Yeah.
decision.
And then it was like, no regrets. If I was Annie, I'd be like, you know what? F you and go take your regrets somewhere else. You led me on this whole entire time. I had to choose between the church, had to choose between me. Like, I'd have been just so hot at the whole situation.
I've actually been in that seat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A really intense one that had to choose between their very, very specific religion and the
Really?
relationship. Yeah, it
Like
was
the chick
so
did, or-
funny to play that reversal.
Wait, so like you guys were two different religions.
I
and-
don't care to disclose my spiritual beliefs, but
Oh,
I
well,
ca-
right,
No,
but-
yeah, but she was of a very specific religion that
And
had
then
very
you-
specific
yeah.
limitations and essentially
Same.
can't combine with other religions
Right.
or outlooks.
Oh.
And you guys were in
So it
love.
was so crazy. Yeah, heck yeah, we were.
Aw.
So it was so crazy to play the flip.
So you could totally feel the whole situation
Yeah.
that was playing out.
That's wild.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Well, that kind of makes me feel for Caleb a little bit.
heavy.
Then,
it is
love
what it
that.
is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all's opinions?
I feel the same. I was like, go with Annie, dude. Like, you already gave it up. Come on. But now that story is just like,
I know that kind of
it
makes
is
me
real
feel-
life. That does happen.
Well, I think like if Annie cares so much, why doesn't she kind of like start leaning towards the other side, or kind of like learn?
Either
about
way, she's not getting Caleb.
Yeah,
Right.
there's no choice
That's so
for a priest.
sad.
There's no nothing.
Okay, but there were obviously
I agree. It is
thoughts-
sad.
That, I mean,
sad.
there are thoughts though that Caleb really did want to be with Annie, right? I mean, no doubt about it.
Did not want.
No, that he did want to. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah. But it just really came down to. I mean, I guess the whole situation with Diego and Ivy kind of made him feel a lot more towards the church because of their situation that
Yeah.
they had, which I felt their situation was just something extremely crazy. And like I said,
That
she
is
was like,
crazy.
I'm going to Mexico now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ivy just dips out and goes to Mexico with Diego.
I wish I
Yeah.
could just do that,
Well, I had been
See
thinking that
ya.
from the beginning. To be honest, I'm like, if it's meant to be, go to
Right.
Mexico.
Yeah, she was like upset the whole time when really she could have just been like, all right, I'm gonna go right then and
Yeah,
there.
I kind of saw that coming. I was like, why are you not considering that?
But I don't
Like now.
I don't understand why she's fallen so hard so quick.
Yeah, it was
It's a
super
little
quick.
alarming.
Honestly, it's really not. I mean, 'cause people fall quickly for each other. But if you
Sure.
think about it, it was the whole like 4 months she wasn't with Raj. You know, she had him there for her. You know, they experienced so many like ambitious like rush moments in their time, like, you know, certain things that brought them together. And I mean, their personalities match up very well. They're very passionate about certain things. And I feel like everything they've gone through really brought them into a strong like relationship.
I
and
know,
they
but
really do love each
she's like
other.
emotionally unstable, pretty much, and you know she doesn't speak Spanish. I don't know how she's gonna make it there. How is she gonna
They'll
find
figure
him?
it out. They'll
Rosetta
figure it
Stone.
out.
I mean, he got deported, and she has no idea where to find him. I mean, all this stuff is gonna be. That storyline was
Facebook.
Facebook, I mean, maybe, but
Facebook.
Yeah, it's
They'll-
gonna be crazy.
They'll tweet each other, figure it out.
yeah. Hopefully for her, she's not lost in Mexico right now.
Yeah, no, I just really feel for the situation. I mean, that's a hard situation to go through, having your
Yeah,
boyfriend deported,
for sure.
like, and not being legal. You know, we've all been there before, I'm sure.
But I
Yeah.
mean, wouldn't it be
I almost got
safer?
deported.
I know it sounds crazy, but if she's gonna be fall passionately in love, why doesn't she just marry him?
I mean, but okay, see,
It's
that's
like the
thing.
same kind of commitment. Let's move
I
to
was just
Mexico.
like, you might as well just marry him. You married Raj.
No.
Why not
That
marry
too.
another one?
I agreed. I
You
was
know,
like, you
I
guys,
was
if you're
like-
feeling it that intense, go ahead. I
And
mean,
you
Yeah.
might as well just have
A lot of
another
people get
marriage too.
divorces.
Like,
It's okay.
I was just like, I kind of feel for her though. I was like, girl, when she was like, well, how about I just marry you? I'm just like, girl, like,
She is all about marrying
and
dudes.
divorcing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
and crying.
Oh yeah, she's
Oh,
good
no,
at that.
by the end of the
And
show,
getting
I
mad at
almost started
you.
crying.
Really?
But I didn't want to like mess up my makeup. I was just getting emotional for everyone because I like want that, you know. So like I feel like the
Yeah.
love
They need to
for
be
people,
together.
you know. I mean, especially Naomi and Max, like that whole
Aw,
situation,
yay.
like just brought me to just like.
I was on Madison's
Yeah.
team
You were.
until last night.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
I was never on her team.
What changed last night?
I don't know. She's crazy. And then I just saw how Naomi was with Max, and then
I mean, they always click.
he
I
lied
mean,
about being drunk.
Right. I didn't really see that coming. I was just like, that was
Yeah.
kind of like a pointless situation. But I felt, you know, they've always been good together. They're total opposites. I feel like opposites
Yeah.
definitely do attract each other a lot more. You know, she's kind of, but she was just, I just love her. She's just so good
love her
looking.
too.
All her outfits are
She
just
is cute.
amazing. I'm just like, she is just the most beat, running into the church with her hair just like all flimsy.
The
Like
most
that.
When
beat.
she-
You are a dancer. That's a dancer word.
Most beat?
Yeah, that's that
Is
came
what-
from us.
Hold on. Okay. Is What's T a dancer?
What's T?
What's T?
Is that newer?
It's something I say everybody on the show, even Roxy, one of our other co-hosts. Every time I'm like, okay, so what's the real tea? Like everybody's just like, what's
Truth?
tea?
Meaning
No.
truth?
I mean, I guess it could mean that, meaning truth. That's actually a really good way to put it. Because I always explain
What's
it like
the
a different
tea?
way. What's the tea? Because it can be any kind of expression.
Right. I don't
Like
know.
if
Like,
someone's
what's the
talking
word?
like crap about you or something, you'd be like, ugh, girl, what's the real
But
tea? Like,
beat,
what is
that's
she
the
saying? Most beat?
the effeminate dancer boys. That is their word.
Most
Beat.
Oh,
Work.
Work, you better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well.
No, have it. We
Oh, I
want-
love it.
We
I
want the
own
world
it.
to have it.
Actually the last episode we did America's Best Dance Crew, and they were like, oh, so
Dope.
what would your name be if you had a dance crew? I said the most beat
Absolutely.
dance crew, right?
I concur.
It's clever.
Yes,
Anyways,
ma'am.
back to Naomi being the most beat. Love
Yeah.
her. That whole situation, I was so happy for her and Max to finally be back together. Honestly, I really thought he like ditched her and got married.
I did too. I did too.
I mean, what was that whole situation? With,
I don't know, but
why Annie
when they
even said
kissed,
that.
it all came back
Oh,
for
I
him.
know, I'm
Yeah.
so excited. This whole episode was like just totally everything and more. I loved it. Right?
Yeah, I'm really glad they ended up together though. That was dope.
I hope it's to stay. Like, let's
I
have one
totally
couple
feel,
be solid.
You know, I really see it coming. You know, Silver, I see her having kids. You know, I see, you know, Naomi and Max doing their thing. I definitely feel like everyone's trying to grow up a little bit too
You
fast.
see
but that's
Naomi and Max
okay.
doing their thing. I see her losing her gourd every other month.
What you mean?
Losing her mind.
Oh, Gordon.
I see no consistent
well, okay.
beneficial
She's
relationship.
And that's what
always
he
He
said.
had a good girl,
He did.
as I said earlier.
He did have a good girl, but
I don't take looks into factor.
He
I
wasn't in
wasn't-
love though.
Yeah.
He wasn't
He
in
wasn't
love.
in love with her.
Him and Naomi had
I
a really
didn't see
strong
a lack of love.
relationship. I mean, I definitely think he loved her a lot, but I mean, Naomi is just everything for him. I mean, obviously, she falls in love with so many people all the time, and that's what Max said. He was like, you know,
This is what you look for in a
you're
woman.
wishy-washy.
They all fall in love with everybody.
Everybody, each other.
Everyone there, I guess they
The
kind of
whole-
do.
Yeah, haven't
The
they?
crew.
The whole cast.
Somebody
Yeah.
needs to do a diagram
like a
and
big
figure out if
love
they've all
machine.
connected
You know,
yet.
I really, that's a good idea.
They've been like all like intertwining with each other. When Silver asked Annie, "I'm sorry, is this weird for you?" I was like, "Yes." Someone kind of
Yeah,
mentioned
like,
it. That's
she
nice.
used to love him. Come on.
I know.
That would be like the spoiler if somebody knew how the season was planned out. They'd be like, do you know what happens? They all hook up.
Yeah.
End of story.
That's what's happening.
Don't even watch it. They all hook up. You don't
Well,
even need to know.
Let's get into commercial break, and when we get back, we will ask you some questions.
Talk about Akamai a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit more of that.
Hey everybody, John Comerford here. I've got my Mad Men with me.
Kevin Undergaro.
Phil Svitek.
For all you fans of Mad Men, we're your AfterBuzz TV hosts of Mad Men. Every Sunday right after the show, 9:30, we're breaking down the episode.
You can also check us out on iTunes and YouTube the following morning.
We're going to get into the imagery, the symbolism, the structure. We give you all the information on Mad Men that the other podcasts out there don't.
Very insightful. You're gonna love it. Check us out.
Please.
Hello, everybody. We are the LA Complex crew, and we are here with Andre Fuller from the LA Complex, who plays Caldrick King. And you can catch LA Complex every Tuesday night on the CW at 9 o'clock. After that, come to our AfterBuzz TV show, where we do a recap of the LA Complex. We talk about Raquel, we talk about sex tapes, we talk about, you know, relationships, and you can catch us live at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, AfterBuzzTV.com. If you can't catch us live, go ahead and swing over to YouTube the next day. You can rate, you can comment, watch us. iTunes, same thing, download, rate, comment, and we would love to hear your feedback, and we love to support guys, so please, please, please support us and support the LA Complex. Buzz you later!
Guys, this is the AfterBuzz TV crew for The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Woo! Don't forget to tune in every Monday night at 8 p.m. to see
Adrian Barrow,
Deanna Vaughn,
Susan Hahn,
Giselle Ugardi.
Buzz you later!
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
I want to buzz about some GameFly, okay? If you guys hate paying $60 to $70 every single time a new game comes out, you can go to gamefly.com and you can get a 15-day trial free if you go through AfterBuzz. And I mean, the games are just so much cheaper on there.
So just do it.
Yeah.
Just go.
And I mean, like,
Steal games, you can go to jail, I hear.
really?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, go to GameFly then and don't steal and
That's a good idea.
yeah. Right?
That's a good idea.
Do you have
GameFly.
experience with this situation?
Oh man, I used to steal a lot of things. No.
Yeah, no, GameFly is good. So you need to go there and get games there, like Mario Kart. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that game. So I wouldn't mind.
Thank you, Nick. You did a good job with
Okay,
that. Yes,
thanks.
GameFly. Basically, we just want to let everyone know, all the AfterBuzz fans, yes, free 15-day trial, gamefly.com/AfterBuzzTV. It's like really simple. And for those who are still kind of understanding what GameFly is, let me just tell you, it's the Netflix for video games. Super simple. And now back to our great 90210 recap with the crew.
Yay. So we have a special segment today. The lovely Robert Hoffman is in the building.
Voila.
Woohoo!
Yay.
How was it working on 90210?
Yay!
You gotta act like that really came from somewhere. It's me, all those hands. I had a good time, man. I made some good friends, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed all the how would you call them? I don't want to say mushy, but the thick scenes. You know?
Yeah.
Got some really fun stuff to get into.
Did
and
you
I
really
was-
feel it? when you
Yeah,
were
well, as we spoke about, I mean, some of that stuff was a direct mirror of things that I've been through, so it was kind of intense.
in working with the cast members, you got along with all of them.
I didn't say
Pretty
that. I said I had a good time and made some friends.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm
Well,
just saying. You
Not
had a good
really.
time.
I didn't say all
Okay.
of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
When you were called in to
interesting.
audition for this role, what did you think about like playing a priest?
I mean, for me, a character is a character.
Okay.
I don't go into it with any statements to make or anything like that. I mean, I think with maybe a specific project or something I'm writing, there might be a little more of a statement. But as far as walking onto somebody else's project, it's more about bringing myself to the character and giving it its due justice and its
You did
gravitas
a-
and its buoyancy.
You did a great job.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Yeah, you
Appreciate
did.
it.
You were a nice change of character in there.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it all, especially when we first saw you on the beach.
Yeah.
You know, you being a priest.
All
Kind of
right.
threw us all off.
I liked it, though.
Definitely.
I felt like that was definitely something my swag could drop
Your
into.
swag.
Yeah, you're like
I think
the
a
coolest
surfer,
priest ever.
Right, like maybe just as priest, like you might have picked somebody else, but the surfer priest is like, I think I can get in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Get a little beachy.
Got that one covered.
Yes. What else, ladies?
So we have some questions from Twitter, your Twitter fans.
Okay, just no algebra.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know addition?
Only up to 8.
2 plus 2.
That's a tough one.
All right. What is your favorite show other than 90210?
Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Yes.
It's only the best show that's ever been made. I think like everyone knows that.
I have never seen it. I don't even know what it's about.
Watch the first episode, and I guarantee you will spend the rest of the night watching the rest of them.
You think?
Guarantee. That's what everyone does. It'll be the best 10-hour movie you've ever watched. Hands down.
Okay. Okay.
It's that good.
I'll take your word for it.
Game of
Looks like my
Thrones.
weekend is booked.
Mhm.
All right. 2 celebs that you would like to see play your parents.
John Malkovich, who's my favorite actor ever. And then for Mother, all my favorite actresses are a little bit younger, though. I'm just going to throw out Sarah Baker. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's about to come out in a bunch of hot stuff. She was on I don't know what show she was on. I used to watch when she was at the Groundlings. And I just
Okay, that's cool, yeah.
all that.
The Groundlings is an improv studio, for those of you that don't know.
If you guys come to LA, go watch a show
Yeah.
at the Groundlings. It's like the best of all SNL skits, but in no bad skits all in one night. Because they don't have to churn out new sketches every week. They go for like a month, 2 or 3 month run.
Okay.
And it's just like your guts bust and you cry while you laugh.
That's funny. Yeah, go check it out. Okay.
Yeah, and if you think Groundlings, you think like Will Ferrell came from the Groundlings.
Lisa
I mean,
Kudrow.
lot of really cool people. So that's the
Pretty
spot.
much all your favorite comics came from Groundlings.
Nice, very nice. Okay, finish this sentence. If I weren't an
This is
actor,
a bad idea.
I'd be...
Oh, I would be either a street performer, or if you go like to the Cirque du Soleil shows, there's that guy that like comes through the crowd and messes with people while they're coming to their seats. That's what I do. I love messing with people. Are you guys savvy at all to my Punch Roberts stuff?
I was going to mention that.
Yeah, she actually was just talking about that.
Yeah, I have the best time playing with people's ridiculousness. I think a lot of us have
you're
opened
nuts.
up
You're
to
hilarious.
our
It's
potential
funny.
as people.
Yeah.
And I think just playing with the absurdities that we maintain in our lives every day, it's so fun just to turn that mirror
I love
and just
it.
let us see how ridiculous we can be.
Hang on. So in that one video of you dancing, are you at Walmart? Is that where
Oh,
you
the
at?
dubstep dance video?
Yeah, yeah.
No, you know what? I had that idea because there were so many cool dubstep dance videos out. I wanted to make one of my own. And I thought, well, let me put a little Punch Robert and just do it absurdly in the middle of. So I really wanted to get one done. I was thinking about what's the best spots. And as I was leaving my house over the Christmas break to go to the airport, we saw this old-time pottery in Madison, Alabama. And I was like, old-time pottery, that's perfect. So I rated it and just put the camera down, did it. They called the police.
The guy with the card
and
is
I
just
got on
like
the plane and I went to LA.
That's so funny.
Well, if you watch the end of the video, you hear that with audio. He's all, call the police, guys. Call the police.
What is this crazy guy doing? We don't know. You don't dance on the show. Did you ever want to dance on the show?
I did dance on the show.
Did
Last
you?
episode, yeah. I was
The drunk dance,
drunkenly
right?
dancing
Oh,
on
yeah.
the poker
the
table.
tail, yeah.
I had
So,
fun.
show
I was
us-
supposed to
show us-
crump, and I don't crump, but I think I fared well.
Show us some of your dance moves. Ronnie, we got some dubstep in there.
Are you kidding?
No, dude.
I'll hit a couple times
I'll
for you
hit
if you
it.
need me to.
Yeah. All right.
If you have some, but the dubstep's got to be thick. It's got to make me want to do a little something.
Ronnie, we got
Do I
some
need to listen
tunes.
in
Well,
here?
why don't you just ask a couple more questions? What song
Okay,
does he want to
okay,
hear?
okay, what song do you wanna hear?
What song does he want to hear?
Cinema
One
by,
of these?
but if we put on Cinema by Skrillex, like I'm gonna go. I'll try to mute myself and contain myself.
I mean, we got.
We'll make it happen. We'll let Carmela ask some more questions.
When I go, I need like
Gi-
10 foot by 10 foot.
Give me the song one more time.
Cinema by Skrillex.
All right.
I can't believe you just pimped me into dancing.
We love dancing here.
Okay, well, he finds
Naughty
the
woman.
song. So, y'all visited the tar pits in the show. What is your favorite spot around LA?
Oh, you can't
Where do
say
you like?
favorite. I'm the king of
Where do you-
special spots
Okay,
in LA. Let me
okay.
round it down to
Five.
four.
Okay,
Five.
top five.
Top five.
Groundlings,
All right.
Okay.
Santa Monica Airport. I'm giving away all my secret spots. These are things I surprise people
Monica
with when they
Alright.
if they become special. I'm like, I got a new surprise. Santa Monica Airport is a little airport in Santa Monica, and they
Alright.
got like 3 levels of restaurants. And right like a penny's throw away is these little prop planes and stuff taking off all day. So you
Really?
sit there and you eat this cool sushi. There's planes going off right there. No crazy wacky
nice.
security. It's really
Yeah.
lovely environment. Magic Castle. I love magic
Okay.
in the Magic Castle.
I've been
That's
wanting
awesome.
to go there.
Let's go.
How do you
It's
go
so
there?
I haven't been,
You
I
have
thought
to
you had
have
to be
a-
invited.
You do. Or have a friend that's
Oh my God,
a friend of a magician's or
please.
something
Oh my
like
gosh,
that.
I really
Well,
wanna go.
are you
I
friends
love
with a
it's the time
magician?
Yeah, I go all the time, man.
Well, I think
Hook
you
us
can
up,
pay.
hook us up.
You can pay like $50 for admission to get in.
Are you sure? It's
I
pretty,
think so. I
you gotta pay anyway.
I got in for free,
expensive.
but it was
Oh,
it was
really?
really awesome.
You gave that a little swag. You said it.
I saw
got it
Doogie
for free.
Howser there.
And saw Doog.
You saw the doctor there?
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in heaven right
Well, I heard they have like a really strict dress code there too.
Yeah, you got it dressed to the
the
nines.
tie and
Yeah, I had a birthday party
We
there,
can
and like
get
half my
fancy.
friends had to go
Oh,
home because I was
really?
like, no, I'm serious. Dress coat, tie, dress
yeah.
shoes, like it's not a joke.
They're not playing.
Yeah. What was that? 3?
Yeah.
What are the other really fun ones? Restaurant. I mean, like Mozza, Pizzeria Mozza. That's always a really fun
Okay.
surprise.
Haven't been there yet either.
Where are you from?
Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Southern gentleman.
So have you gotten rid of your accent or?
Well, you know, my parents are from the north, and I was in Florida till I was 7. But when I got to Alabama at 7, all my friends talk like that, so I talk like that. And I was
That's
even,
so
we were
cute.
even skaters, and we talked with a southern accent. And I noticed my accent real bad with my friend Scott. We didn't call him Scott, we called him Scott. Scott.
I'm from
just kick it.
Kentucky, so when I first moved out here, I had a really thick country accent.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. But I like learned to kind of hide that.
Well, I saw like a news report of a news reporter and then like a local interviewee. And I just, right then and there, it hit me like the southern accent, when it's heavy, people assume a lack of intelligence on you.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I
It's because you
don't
talk
want
real
that.
slow. Like I lived in Georgia for a few years, and
Okay.
everybody, like when I first moved there from St. Louis, I was just like talking like this, and they're like, "What are you saying?" I was like, "What are you saying?"
Yeah. Like the hey y'all and
Yeah.
The more dirty that accent gets, it just kind of
like I lived in the dirty South.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
girl. Up in
It
the
got
dirty.
real
Mine
down
was with,
there.
like the John Deere and like
Yeah.
the, you know.
Yeah. We went
all
hunting.
go, yeah.
We went fishing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
I would generally never do this. All right, I'll just move a little bit. Is it
You
gonna?
can take
Can I
it
hear
off.
it?
You can
Is
take it
playing?
off.
Can you hear it? Does that move?
How are we gonna do this, Ronnie?
Let me help you out.
Well, just have him have his headphones on, and we can make it happen. So as long as he has his headphones on,
So bad.
there
All right,
you
we'll
go.
just wave and hit a little bit. If the breakdown comes, I can't because I'll start kicking shit.
All right, let's see what you got.
I didn't say that word.
Move that.
Oh.
You have to wait. Don't let the breakdown come. Stuff's gonna get
it's a
broken.
wrap? Okay.
How do we zoom out?
I don't know.
There's a top notch. I have that camera. Back the other way.
No, we're all good. We got a shot from the other side too, so he's good.
Go back a little bit. I can't do the breakdown. I wouldn't do it justice without room.
All right. Well, let's ask another question in the meantime.
It takes him 10 minutes to rewind on
So,
YouTube.
do
We
you
need
have
a
any
minute.
upcoming gigs we're gonna see you
The
in?
music stops.
All right. Let's watch. Ow!
Okay.
All right. ABDC.
This is a AfterBuzz TV exclusive
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
Oh my
We just want to
God.
like get up and just
Yeah.
like show a couple moves.
The breakdown is so hard on that song. I go
It's like
nuts.
boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah, zoom it in a bit.
That's dope.
So that was fancy.
Thank you.
Wasn't expecting that tonight.
I wasn't either.
That was great. Where did you learn to do that? Like where?
I danced
when
since I was a
little
mini-me.
kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, step up too.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Okay.
What a
I
ride
like
that
those
was.
moves.
That
Get
was
your
so
groove
fun.
on.
That was so fun.
I know,
Yeah.
it was a blast.
Yeah. I mean,
Is dancing
all
like
I
your-
wanted to do was be a dancer. I saw
Okay.
Michael Jackson when I was very little. I didn't call it dancing. I just wanted to be the music like he was.
Yeah.
That's all I cared. I wanted to be like bad like that.
Right.
And then when I was 14, it was 14 or 16, I saw Wade Robson dancing, and he was 2 years younger
Okay.
than me. And that's when I was like, I have to be that. I got to be a dope little kid that can just beat up the music with his body.
Well, boy,
And I
you got
grinded
it
hard,
going on.
and all I wanted to do was be a dancer. And then I got to LA, and I was dancing. Hi, welcome. She's AfterBuzz. That is Akamai. She's
Yes.
Akamai.
Yes.
Welcome.
But
Yes.
that's all I wanted was to be a dancer. And then once I got into town, like all of a sudden, just these explosive things started happening. They're like, "Hey, you want to be in You Got Served?" I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, so you got served too?
Yeah.
Were you like?
I choreographed all the white guys.
Was this like a Jessica Alba and Honey situation where they saw you getting down in the club?
It's exactly how it happened. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Clint Culpepper is the head of Sony, and my friend Dave Scott was producing that film with them or choreographing, and they were at this thing called the Carnival, which is this once-a-month show. Oh, there you go. There's your fifth thing. Carnival, once a month, the last Wednesday of every month at Avalon, is like the dancer mecca. All the dancers get together.
Hey, I've heard of that.
All the dancers get together. If you want to do a piece, you go to Kerry. He runs it. You go, hey, I want to do a piece next month. More than likely, he'll be like, okay, cool. Like between 15, 20 people put on just work. It's just dancers getting up there and just performing to perform. It's packed with dancers.
Like on the stage?
Circles break out. Yeah, on the stage. And we're all just having fun. It's just
so
dancer
dope.
energy.
And when is that?
The last Wednesday of every month at Avalon.
I'm gonna have to go to that.
And
All of my friends have gone.
And Clint was there looking for dancers, and I never forget they told me, he said to Dave, he's like, "Who's that guy walking around like he owns this place?" They said, "That's Rob." And then like literally I think 3 days later I got that role. So I just kept just cool stuff. And then all of a sudden I got a call. They're like, "Hey, they want you to do the sequel to Step Up," and I'm like, "Okay."
That's
really cool.
Yeah,
That's
I'm the
really
luckiest
good.
guy I've ever met, for sure.
I can tell.
Not to toot my own horn or anything.
That's not tooting my own horn.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
luck.
No,
I'm the
you're good.
luckiest
I mean,
guy.
you're good. If you weren't good, you wouldn't have done that, obviously.
That's great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's great.
Obviously.
Yeah. So, what other? Are we gonna see you anywhere else after 90210?
Is there a Step Up 3
coming up?
Step Up 3? Anything?
We're making Bring It On to the Step Up Served.
Wow, that sounds
7.
epic.
Bring It On 92.
Yeah. I'm actually like fastidiously at work with making my Urban Ninja 3 video be all that it can be, and creating a film that I don't want to put all the guts on the table yet, but it's an action comedy that uses dance, which I think would be the best thing I could possibly do.
Hang on, who's that guy that you were just hosting in here with?
Oh, Dave.
He is like, is he the guy from the ninja videos on YouTube?
Oh, dope.
I was like,
He was
yeah. He was into it. He wanted to stick around, but
Oh, that's
he
too
had to
bad. I
go.
would love to have met
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he was like all about it. He does like b-boying himself. So
Dope.
that's what we host the America's Best Dance Crew. So
Awesome.
yeah, so he'd be getting technical, you know, on
With the
us.
beats.
Yes. So do you guys have any more questions for him before we wrap this up and get into predictions?
Is Shania Grimes a good kisser? Grimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those actually.
Yeah.
Actually, those were good kisses. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were.
Oh,
all
right.
right. To share.
Want to ask? I like her.
Yeah, those are good kisses.
Oh, good. Yay. Let's get into predictions, guys.
And now,
How we
your
feel.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Woo! So there's a lot happening. Could there be babies? Is there going to be another marriage? Are we going to see Tristan again? Well, Dixon, but it's Tristan in real life.
Can we not see Vanessa again?
Oh, I know. I just kind of like scratch her out of my head because she just really irks me. Like I can't stand
And she's
her.
with like the hottest guy on the block too. It's like, God, why?
I know.
What you guys talking about? The hottest guy on the block is right here.
You're too kind.
He's
course.
But you're right.
His-
But you're right.
I mean, Ronnie, you just already know.
his soul is with the church.
I know. Oh, that Nicolette. Yes,
Yeah,
Nicolette
so you already know.
really wants her some Liam for sure.
Yes.
But she wants her some Caleb too. So you know, there's a thing.
I do. It's like an in-between torn, but like you're here, so like, hi.
So like,
That's funny.
Yes,
I
what's y'all's
think-
predictions.
Teddy is gonna be the baby daddy. Dixon is gonna be hospitalized severely.
For sure. Yes.
Who
let's hope he
knows?
makes it. I feel like Naveed's not done with Silver yet, so he's definitely gonna try to still probably have her babies.
I
even
feel like
though-
he's gonna go back to school. He
You
won't.
think?
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's gonna peace out. to
Well, and I
Princeton.
hope Naomi and Max get married and they have kids, which I doubt because things don't happen that easily in 90210 world. So.
Well, Liam is tied with Vanessa.
I was gonna say how good Nicolette does the recaps and really draws you into 90210. The song "We Are Young" has been played 9,000 times, but I'm gonna say like that song was played so many times, you're like, I don't know. But when 90210, the
Perfect
way
closer.
that's what I'm saying, it actually worked out with the show. So I was like, oh, this is the song choice because they have
I know.
really
I
good
was
music.
really surprised.
But what I'm saying is when Dixon ends up getting, I thought killed, but I guess not. We don't know. I thought it was good. It worked out. In that
Definitely
scene.
did.
So
yes, I agree. Well, that is our recap for this show. Thank you again so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you to Akamai. Thank you to Akamai.
It's all possible
No,
thanks
we're
to
just
Akamai.
like passionate people about 90210, and you're our first guest, and we really appreciate it.
Cool. I had a good time. This was
I
nice.
Loved it.
Love your
Yay.
dubstep.
Thanks again. I'm your host, Nicolette Gaona. You can Twitter me at Nicolette Gaona, Gaona. Ladies.
And I'm Kawaritake. You can Twitter me at Kaorious, Kaorious.
And I am Carmela Mondello. Tweet me at CarmelaMondello.
And where can people find you, Robert?
Tweet me at 31066. Whoa, that's my number. Hold on. At Hoffman Robert. That's right.
At Roth.
Hoffman Robert.
Hoffman Robert.
Last name first.
Yay. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Thank you so much for being here.
We'll be back soon.
Yay.
Next season.
Yay.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.